Good morning.
Morning.
And thank you very much for honoring me with the pleasure of being here. Particular thanks to Deputy Minister Ting for inviting me to Taiwan. This is my first trip, and so far it's been nothing short of stupendous. Thank you. I'd like to start by playing a short clip about the Fox Innovation Lab.
Cue the music. Fox has had a history of innovation since its founding.
The Fox Innovation Lab was created several years ago as we became more and more aware of the rapid technological advancements that were particularly relevant to the kind of content that we create in Hollywood. The first great project we did with Samsung was to produce a new generation of 4K HDR, high dynamic range TVs.
A very crisp, very bright, very contrasty image, much nicer than what people have been used to in the home as well as in theaters.
It's something that we're working with the lab quite a bit on right now. 5G, super slow motion cameras, augmented reality, ultra high definition, HDR. These things are all happening right now, and they're contributing like never before to sports and sports technology.
The other key part of the lab's mission, of course, is enabling the distribution of those experiences.
The reason why we pursued a partnership with Ericsson is because we believe that mobile entertainment is becoming more and more important.
80% of today's content will start to transform and be all about video. What Fox is trying to achieve and what Ericsson's trying to achieve is working together to define next generation 5G consumer content.
Oh no, finish your tweet. One of the primary roles is to introduce world-class filmmakers to new media, to AR, to VR, to mixed reality.
You ready?
Absolutely. The definition of what a film is has changed. It has to be an experience that engages in a community and to fandom in a different way.
Take storytelling to a whole nother level.
In movies, you watch it, but in the type of VR that we're seeing, you're able to embody it.
In your face, Neil Armstrong.
Ridley Scott and Robert Stromberg kicked off the first narrative storytelling piece in the Martian VR that was actually produced and sold to consumers.
They're talking about leveraging technology you've never even heard of.
Fox has always been the company that wants to exploit the newest platform.
The industry has never been more dynamic.
In closing, long live 20th Century Fox.
So what is the Fox Innovation Lab? Our mission is to shape the future of entertainment through the advancement of next generation technologies, working closely across all 21st Century Fox film and television divisions, as well as with leading technology partners. We have a long history of innovation. We co-developed the world's first 4K Ultra HD HDR TVs with Samsung and Blu-ray player, plus produced the world's first 4K UHD HDR content for Blu-ray and digital. Today we have over 100 products, 100 titles in the market that support high dynamic range. We also spearheaded the studio's foray into VR, beginning with The Martian. And we've partnered with Intel, Ericsson, and AT&T, along with Fox Sports, for the US debut of live 4K over 5G at the 2018 US Open. We're also instrumental in the UHD Alliance as a founding member. And now we're rolling out a licensing program for HDR10+, the next generation of HDR. So here's an exploration in our current technologies. The aforementioned 5G, we really see this as a means to distribute our content to consumers around the world. 4K HDR, Ultra HD, along with HDR10+, debuting next year. We have 4 current projects evolving in the lab currently around artificial intelligence. This is everything from audio to vision sciences to translation opportunities. Virtual reality and augmented reality. Today we're going to focus on virtual reality as well as augmented reality. So virtual reality at Fox, we see this as the next frontier in home entertainment. We have a long commitment to VR as a new storytelling medium. Developed the first theatrical storytelling VR experience around the movie The Wild. We see VR as a transformative technology, but ultimately content will drive the market. And the Fox Innovation Lab incubates VR technology while our sister division, Fox Next, was formed to handle project production. We also have a commitment across multiple platforms. On mobile, we have wide VR 360 distribution via VR headsets such as Google Daydream, Vive Focus, Oculus Go, etc. In-home, we focus on in-home distribution of interactive experiences via gaming platforms such as the HTC Vive, Sony PlayStation VR, and Oculus. And then location-based, we really see this as an emerging opportunity. So this would be short interactive experiences at a mall or a theme park catering to the technically affluent and superfans. So movie studios and virtual reality, there are really three approaches. The fully immersive, long-form approach, this would be projects that are monetizable, revenue generating. We produce the highest quality VR storytelling to build new business. We marry traditional filmmakers with best VR artists and technology, and forge strong creative platforms and technology partnerships. On the promotional approach, this is typically non-monetizable, and the near-term focus on theatrical promotion and publicity. Also, we produce experiential or spectacle VR features, the shock and awe value, and we typically contract with agencies who subcontract with VR artists. And then the location-based approach is a proven success. It's highly monetizable, immersive and interactive storytelling in a shared setting. It's generally a captive audience, which is highly attractive. And then flexible models, this could be either licensed or wholly owned. And then typically this is proprietary hardware. So our ultimate goal is to create a platform that is the nexus of VR storytelling and technology that enables Fox to master the medium, build the business, and create new revenue streams while bringing new and exciting experiences to consumers. So Fox Virtual Reality has a commitment to excellence. We're placing large investments in VR content, complementing our most globally successful franchises. So Wild was the first theatrical storytelling VR experience from a major studio. The Martian, released in 2016, was directed and produced by Oscar winner Robert Stromberg and executive producer Ridley Scott. Then we came out with Crisis at the Planet of the Apes, which is a 2-hour experience pitting you as an ape against humans. Last year we released Alien Utero, which is a surreal look at what it's like to be an exomorph, the alien baby from Alien Covenant. And then Isle of Dogs was released this year which was launched as a promotional experience to meet all of the characters from the movie and take a close look at the creative process involved in filming stop motion animation. And The Greatest Showman, you can go on set with Hugh Jackman for Come Alive, which was the hit movie from the hit song from the movie. And then additionally, there will be at least 3 upcoming projects based around Fox IP to be released in the next 12 months. So the Fox commitment is to release VR content for sale and rental in the theatrical window, develop clips used for theatrical promotions, and develop VR destination experiences around Fox IP. So let's take a look at a VR project highlight of Isle of Dogs. It's based on the stop motion and digitally animated hit by Wes Anderson. It offers a look into the world of advanced content creation. It's a VR 360 piece introducing the audience to the cast of characters in the film and showcasing the production techniques such as model creation and stop motion animation used by the filmmakers. It's directed in Felix and Paul of Felix and Paul Studios, which are world-renowned VR pioneers. So this project gives the viewer an understanding of the unique and curious way that big and small, fast and slow all combine to create the magic of stop motion animation. So moving on to The Martian VR, this was directed and produced by Robert Stromberg, but it was also executive produced by Ridley Scott, who is instrumental in bringing these projects to fruition. It's the first CG, computer graphic, and live action interactive story, and it's 25 to 30 minutes in length. It was the first VR experience to incorporate a motion share synced with the experience. And you get to live the movie as Mark Watney, performing tasks to enable survival and rescue from the planet Mars. This was premiered at CES 2016, winning an Innovation Award. It also was featured in Sundance at New Frontiers. And we won the inaugural Cannes Lion Award for VR storytelling. So let's shift focus quickly to augmented reality. And let me posit the question, how will AR be used in entertainment? We see this as an opportunity in theme parks for additional branding and marketing, storytelling in defined public spaces such as cities, parks, and malls, branding and content extensions in public spaces, colleges, or movie theaters, open world storytelling, and of course, gaming. So after exploring the capabilities and boundaries of mobile AR technology, we mapped out a selection of potential avenues for the cross-section between Fox content, augmented reality, and marketing. A team at the Fox Innovation Lab constructed a mobile, location-based AR experience as a form of technical and creative exploration. This proof of concept focused on technical and narrative aspects of augmented reality. It also spanned multiple Fox properties, including Ice Age, FX's Archer, Deadpool, and Young Frankenstein. We utilized techniques such as geofencing, trigger-based activations, data capture, cascading assets, which would be repurposing assets from the movies or film TV properties, and occlusion. So elements of narrative storytelling and gaming demonstrate AR's potential as a tool for creating compelling and immersive content. You can create mini stories of your favorite characters, bridge release windows between sequels or TV seasons, keeping the content evergreen. We can also use AR to augment the TV show or movie in a second screen setting. Clicker issues. Each individual location aims to showcase a different possibility of immersion and interactivity that can be built out virtually into a standalone experience. So we can create virtual objects where none exist, overlay real-world objects with come-to-life graphics, and build new, exciting experiences on top of the real world. Let's do an AR use case around mobile. You can use AR to create a unique experience for the user in their own environment. Create a short-form augmented episode of a Fox property that takes place at a desk or a table. And mobile AR allows for user input and interaction within the scene. There's also marketing opportunities to create supplemental experiences to your favorite show. It's a very low barrier to entry for consumers given the prevalence of smartphones across the world today. And then we can also repurpose already existing animation and art assets. Additionally, we can offer dynamic advertising and opportunities to consumers based on advanced metrics. So continuing our case study, let's look at location-based. So you can create a physical set for a specified location that mixes real-world objects with digital content and effects. Or an experience that you might find at a trade show or a destination such as a resort or a theme park. Also, we can use a mixture of physical triggers to augment content in and around the demo space, really bringing the content to life. Oops, I missed one, sorry. Fox Innovation Lab's commitment to driving new technology forward. So in conclusion, this is just a sample of the exciting projects we find solutions for. And the future is very bright for consumers. There's more choices in content consumption than ever before in the history. And then on the horizon, we look to more advanced technologies, such as mixed reality, to bring both VR and AR worlds together. Fox is very optimistic about the future of AR and VR, and we will continue to be industry leaders in driving content experiences to market. That's what I had for you today, and thank you very much for having me.